They said you couldn't do it. So, what are you gonna do about it? Cry? Or prove them so wrong they choke on their own words? Let's be real. Nothing is sweeter than watching your doubters awkwardly applaud your success. And trust me, that applause, it's coming. Maybe it's your classmates who think you'll never top the class. Maybe your family doubts your dreams. Maybe you doubt yourself sometimes. But here's the truth about people who get doubted. They have two choices. They either crumble under pressure, or they rise and make history. Which one will you pick? Choose wisely. I remember when I told my friends I wanted to start my own business. They laughed. They said, "You? Really?" They thought I was just dreaming. But every time they doubted me, it only fueled my fire. I didn't argue, I didn't explain, I just worked. Fast forward to today. That same business is thriving. The same people who doubted me, now they ask for advice. Their doubt became my motivation. And yours? It's about to do the same. And today, I'll show you how to turn doubt into your greatest weapon. If you think I'm just hyping this up, listen closely. Some of the most successful people in the world were once told they'd never make it. They weren't born great. They were built through doubt, rejection, and sheer grit. Did you know that 90% of successful people faced major doubters early in their journey? The difference? They didn't let it stop them. They didn't waste time proving their worth to others. They proved it to themselves. So, who's doubting you right now? That teacher who thinks you're not smart enough? That relative who whispers behind your back? That friend who secretly hopes you fail? Good, because those people just handed you the ultimate gift.
Motivation.
You see, doubt has two outcomes. It either weakens you, or it builds you into someone unstoppable. The choice is yours. Step 1. Stop explaining, start doing. Most people waste time trying to convince others they're capable. Success is the only argument that wins. No one believed in Elon Musk until he showed results. They laughed at his ideas. They mocked his failures. Now, they call him a genius. But he never wasted time explaining. He just worked. Let your work speak, not your words. Actions will always silence doubt faster than explanations ever will. Step 2. Use doubt as fuel. The best revenge, massive success. Every time someone doubts you, don't get mad. Get better. When they say, "You can't do it," reply with action. When they say, "You're not good enough," work twice as hard. Doubt is like a spark. It might sting at first, but if you channel it right, it can light a fire under you that burns brighter than anyone expected. Step 3. Master the 1% rule. Overnight success is a myth. The real game? Improving just 1% every single day. Small efforts today create massive results tomorrow. Think of it like water dripping on a rock. It seems slow, but over time, it carves through solid stone. That's the power of consistency. Imagine if you just got a little better every single day. Where would you be in a year? 5 years? The results would be unimaginable. That's how champions are made. Step 4. Stay silent and let your results speak. The loudest person in the room is usually the weakest. True power is silent. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. Let them think you're crazy. When you start winning, they'll have no choice but to listen. And the best part? They won't even see it coming. They'll be too busy underestimating you while you're silently building your empire. Step 5. Choose your circle wisely. You can't fly if you're surrounded by people who don't believe wings exist. If your environment is toxic, your mindset will suffer. Cut out negativity. Stop taking advice from people who've never done what you're trying to do. Surround yourself with people who push you forward, not pull you down. And if no one around you inspires you, become your own inspiration. Be the person you needed when you started. But here's the truth no one talks about. Why do people doubt you in the first place? Most of the time, it's not about you. It's about them, their fears, their failures, their insecurities. When someone doubts you, what they're really saying is, "I couldn't do it, so neither can you." They project their own limits onto you, because if you succeed, it forces them to ask, if they can do it, what's my excuse? And some people can't handle that. That's why they want you to fail, because your success reminds them of what they never dared to chase. But here's the real challenge. How many times have you doubted someone else? Maybe a friend shared their dream, and deep down, you thought they'll never make it. Maybe you laughed at someone's ambition. Maybe you were the doubter. And if you were, ask yourself, why? Was it their dream that seemed impossible? Or was it your own fear of failure being projected onto them? So here's the ultimate goal. Not only prove your doubters wrong, but prove that you are not one of them. Support those who dream big, because the world doesn't need more doubters. It needs more believers. People who uplift, people who encourage, people who look at a dream and say, why not? Instead of, that's impossible. So I'll ask you again, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to let their words define you, or are you going to define yourself? When they said you couldn't do it, did you notice how they weren't exactly volunteering to help? Funny how that works, right? They didn't believe in you, but they also didn't step up to do anything themselves. And that tells you everything you need to know. If this video gave you even a spark of motivation, do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you're serious about proving your doubters wrong, subscribe right now. I'll be dropping more videos to keep you fired up and unstoppable. If you're serious about leveling up, click on this next video. Trust me, you don't want to miss it, or keep scrolling and let your doubters be right. Your call.